The city of Changzhou mixes the modern, as you saw there, with that wonderful cityscape, with the ancients. It's got the remains of Cheng that date back 2,500 years ago, the Heavenly Peace Temple, the Grand Canal, and traditional Chinese gardens. It's also got the state-of-the-art Changzhou Olympic Sports Center, which, as you can see, consists of a stadium, an indoor arena, gymnasium, absolutely top modern facilities for you. They're also the venue for the HSBC BWF China Open 2025. This is a Super 1000 event on the HSBC BWF World Tour, and it's the fourth, the last one of the year. Now they're all vying to get into the World Tour finals. That trophy, by the way, just been brought in there by Mr. Wang Yishuang from the LOC, the local organizing committee. The top 8 from each of the 5 disciplines will be contesting for that trophy here in China, in Hangzhou, in December. Right, let's look at our lineup here on court 1. We have 2 pairs from the top 20 in mixed doubles to kick things off. Syahnawi and Nita Violina Marwah from Indonesia will be playing against a pair that the crowd will get behind, Cheng and Zhang. Then we've got the new world number 1s in only 7 months. Kim Won-ho and Seo Seung-jae, the 3rd seeds from Korea. They won the Japan Open last week. They play Xie Haonan and Zheng Wei-han of China. Jia Yifan and Zhang Shuxian used to play against each other. They're now paired up, aren't they? And they have been going great guns in the last few months. The Chinese pair play Nami Matsuyama and Chiharu Shida, of course. They are a fantastic pair, the 2nd seeds from Japan. Former world champion PV Sindhu from India is looking to try and turn things around, but she's going to have it tough against the Japanese prodigy 6th seed here, Tomoka Miyazaki. And finally, the world number 1, the best women's player on the planet, the top seed here from Korea, An Se-young. She's playing Michelle Lee, and she's never, ever lost to the Canadian. And there's so much more in store for you throughout the day, so keep it here on Court 1 as we bring you the best of the China Open. So 2 mixed doubles then, and that first match up, Syahnawi and Marwah versus Cheng and Zhang. And the winner of that will play either Wang or Jiong or Jiquel and Delru, the 7th seeds in the 2nd round. So these 2 pairs have met once before. Syahnawi and Nita Violina Marwah beat Cheng and Zhang.
Red or black?
Just last week. In fact, it was just over a week ago, 8 days ago, that they won in straight games.
What do you think? Who's going to serve? Nita's going to serve. And what is this side?
Quick thoughts here before we meet the players from my fellow commentator here, Bobby Griffin.
Yeah, that result you mentioned last week at the Japan Open was quite a surprise to me, actually. I thought quite a lot about Cheng and Zhang since I first started seeing them playing at junior levels and how well they've done since then. And of course, the Indonesians are a relatively new pairing. Marwah playing previously with Adnan Maulana through to the 23 World Champs qualification process has changed partners, and I haven't actually seen them play together, these two, but that straight games win was a big surprise in Japan. But then they lost out to Midoriya and Saito in the second round quite convincingly. So neither pair seems to be on form at the moment.
Let's have a look at Zhang, who's 23, 170 centimeters tall, from southern part of China, Hunan. Currently 11th. They are a former top 10 pair, not too long ago, of course, with Zhang, her partner. Zhang is 23, taller at 184. And they have won a couple of titles, well, one time together, the Orléans Masters in 2024. This year they were runners-up at the Swiss Open. They were also runner-up at the Spain Masters. We're looking to try and make a bit of a dent here, and also a measure of revenge after last week. To the Indonesians then, and we start with Nita Violina Marwah, who is 24, also same height as her female counterpart. 20th in the world is the highest ranking. She has won a title before with this man here, Syahnawi. That was the Indonesia Masters Super 100 last year. He is 26, not that much taller than his partner, 173 centimeters, from the capital, Jakarta.
Ready to play. Ready to play.
And yeah, that title in Indonesia is the one that, the only one they got on the World Tour. Plus they've got a few at the International Challenge Series level, but this is the big time now. This is where the Super 1000, Bobby, you really want to make your mark. Satyawan Mahadu from Mauritius is our umpire. And his counterpart there is Andrew Clark. He's from Barbados.
Yeah, I'd say the Indonesians, probably the result that's impressed me most about them was reaching the semi-final at the Thailand Open earlier this year, largely because of the way they did that and who they had to beat to get there. We saw yesterday Goh Xinhua and Chen Fanghui in action, coming through that match in 3, looking quite impressive. This Indonesian pair took them out in the round of 16 in Thailand earlier this year, which just shows the sort of level they are capable of. As I mentioned, I've not seen a lot of Syahnawi, but we're familiar with Violina Marwah. Cheng and Zhang Qi, however, if I hadn't seen the previous results of these two pairs over the last few months, I would have had them as favourites. They've always impressed me. She is absolutely textbook.
And Nita Violina Marwah, Indonesia.
She controls the forecourt so well.
Marwah to serve to Chen, level. Play.
You know what you're going to get from Zhang Qi. She is, like I say, textbook in the way she sort of approaches the game, what she's looking for, the moves she makes proactively to try and control the rally. And I think you said it perfectly earlier, these two will be out for revenge here today, especially here in Guangzhou on home soil.
Yeah, you mentioned that they haven't been together all that long, from just under a year ago, in fact, in August of last year, the Indonesian pair. Yeah,
the Chinese team have been mixing things up quite a lot of late as well, especially in the doubles disciplines with different pairings. Zhang Qi actually played, I think it was 5 tournaments with Zhu Yijun, who's a couple of years younger than her, who was hugely impressive as a junior player. Won both the men's doubles and mixed doubles a year young at the World Junior Championships. Yeah. Came back to defend one of those titles on his year in Spokane in 23. He paired up with Zhang Qi in parts of the European Tour earlier this year. Runner-up at the Swiss Open, in fact, they were. Right. But they've been put back together here, Cheng and Zhang. So I think they're just trying to work out who are their sort of most favoured pairs, who's going to push forwards, especially with the World Championships at stake in the rankings for that at the moment, and I think they're trying to sort it out over the next 18 months or so.
Figure out what's the best combo.
Yes, it's all about the Olympic qualification, although we're years away from that at the moment. But there's always that refresh period after an Olympic Games as to how pairing is going to work best, who is our most favoured and strongest pairs to put out there to try and push for medals at things like Worlds and especially the Olympics.
Yeah, just to give you some further context there, Syahnawi and Marwah have played 42 matches together coming into this tournament. Cheng and Zhang have played 70, dating back to the start of last year. And this year alone, Syahnawi and Marwah have got 11 wins out of 21, so it's just about 50%. 12 out of 20 for Cheng and Zhang. It's been a bit mixed bag for both.
4-3.
Well, she's smiling there, but I think that's a case of one she should not have missed. She wouldn't normally miss that kind of shot, Marwah.
Bobby, you mentioned that Thailand Open. That's by far their best performance this year, the Indonesians. A quarter-final of the Thailand Masters. Otherwise, first and second round exits galore.
Yeah, and I know they won the Indonesian Masters last year, but it was Thailand that sort of put them on my radar, if you like. I was surprised when they beat Ko Jin-hwa and Cheng Fang-hui.
It's a great result.
Yeah.
Went for that one, Syahnawi. As for Cheng Xing and Zhang Qi, 2 semi-finals this year, Indonesia Open, Malaysia Masters. A couple of quarter-finals, Malaysia Open, Indonesia Masters. And early exits at the Asia Championships, Singapore Open and India Open. They play in higher level tournaments generally than their opponents do, having been in the top 10.
Yeah, and just to give that that Thailand Open result a little bit more context, the pair they beat in the round of 16 are the All England champions this year.
Yes, that's right.
You know, so that's the level they're capable of.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Play.
Now,
6.
interesting, you and I started with mixed doubles yesterday as well, Bobby. And we had the aforementioned Ko Jin-hwa having problems on this near end. Pushing long a lot.
Yeah, it's a fast, it's an endy arena. It's known for its drift. Year in, year out, it's the same. There's not a lot of sideways drift here this week, as far as we can tell. Certainly yesterday, anyway. It might change.
7-5.
But there's a definite slow end and a fast end. And Ko Jin-hwa's just got that style where he wants to assert his speed and power on the match. Takes the shuttle early, hits as hard as he can to force an early reaction from his opponents. And he hit long with that sort of mid-court drive so many times yesterday.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
7.
We haven't seen that sort of thing happen here.
Slightly different styles here. Cheng Xing's a little bit more of a sort of control player than Ko Jin-hwa. And what I mean by that is he's looking for the space. He's trying to be creative with his shots. He's a little bit more technique and flair about him than Ko Jin-hwa, I would argue.
And that's what you were very complimentary about the Danish opponents yesterday in Toft and Malund, in how they, and that was you said that's a really good blueprint against many of the Chinese pairs, perhaps.
What a shot.
To counter the pace and power that the Chinese want to employ.
Everyone's different. Different pairs have different strengths and weaknesses. But that particular Chinese pair yesterday, that was the game plan. Toft and Malund were executing it so well. Unfortunately for them, they got rattles. Pressure was on. Intensity was there.
Especially towards the end of that third game.
Yeah, and you kind of go back to default mode. You end up taking the shuttle early and hitting it harder and
wonderful defense there.
Force it.
Syahnawi's done really well.
His racket skills in defence here have been brilliant. That's another example.
That is a brilliant point. Arguably the point of the match so far.
That's one of the best points we've seen all week. That was superb from Syahnawi. His work in defence earlier, the way he was turning the shuttle across in a difficult situation, technically was so...
Tell us how hard that is to do.
He was playing it off the right hip and hitting it cross with the backhand, and he did it twice in that rally.
He was doing that, yeah,
but he did it with pace, and he found that open space so well. That was really something.
When that shuttle's coming you at pace, Bobby, quite often, when you're in those situations, all you're thinking of really is being able to get it back, aren't you?
Yeah, he was getting it back with...
Let alone doing what he was doing.
Yeah, with added value.
Very good to watch.
That final shot as well, that stop-drop, deceptive.
But this is what you get with a lot of Indonesian players as well, don't you? That flair, that flamboyance.
Beginning to see why they've had those couple of really good results against top pairs in the world.
Again, looking for those gaps.
Oh, little bit of miscommunication there.
They got away with it.
Yeah. Chinese duo down there, I can see them off camera just having a bit of a debate.
Yeah, quite the discussion.
I've seen this Chinese pair in action quite a few times in the last year or so, and I'm sure it will come up, it always does. There's a little bit of gamesmanship at times when things get tough. Zhang Qi in particular, she plays beyond her years in that respect.
In terms of eating up time?
Yeah, there'll be if they're down towards the end of the game, 18-16, something like that, she'll have a little injury that needs addressing. I guarantee it. There'll be something that draws them all off court to break that momentum. It's within the rules, and it's you know, it's fine.
At the interval of the first game, the Indonesian pair are leading 11-8.
Play.
Looked to be a little bit of a dressing down there, I think.
Absolutely.
In the Chinese camp.
That's what it was.
12-8.
Let's not forget that this Chinese pair got to the semi-finals of last year's China Open. And that is tremendous. Losing to Gosu Kwat and Siobhan Jamie Lai in the semis. Doing very well to get there. Midorikawa and Saito, I think you mentioned earlier as well, they beat along the way.
He is honestly so impressive. The penultimate rally as well, the way they were behind in the rally, he uses some flair to turn it cross into space. He does exactly the same here. Massive gap. And that is a problem for the Chinese.
Effortless.
He's got such vision. That's a bit loose. Put away confidently.
10-13. Play.
Yeah, straight at Marwah. Not much he could do with that.
Yeah, he gets into a good position here. Cheng.
11-13.
Yeah, it's a good shot from Zhang to force Marwah into a difficult position, but technically very good from the Chinese. Oh, interesting serve, but
how about that?
I think Syahnawi would relish these all day long.
Oh,
the touch though.
You could watch it all day.
Honestly, I said earlier I hadn't seen much of him before, and I could sit and watch him play all day long. He is superb.
Feathering these shots. It's such a delicate touch, Bobby.
But everything, his backhand technically is right up there.
12,
Defense,
14.
the drive, the hold. That one, forehand was difficult. The way he just took all the pace out and put it into the space again.
Service over.
Well, look, they've been leading
15,
pretty much
12.
from the beginning. Well, after the first few points. But Indonesians, we've so often seen this, especially when you're playing a Chinese player or pair. When it comes to the business end, all of a sudden they turn it on.
Yeah, we saw it yesterday against the Danes, didn't we? Good rally. Yeah.
There you go.
But again, a bit like we saw yesterday with
16,
Toft.
12.
Syahnawi here refusing to just take it early and hit hard. Well, not refusing, but choosing a different option. Waiting for the Chinese to get in position and then finding the space. And it seems, again, like yesterday, the tactic.
Keeping themselves in the hunt still.
16. Quickly your foot. Okay, ready?
There, lovely from Zhang. 2 points in it.
14,
bearing down
16.
on their opponents.
Yeah, from that position, well inside the back tram lines, hitting hard from the mid-court, you'd expect to be able to find a way through. Good combination. Good. Good from the Indonesians to not lift out, but they're forced into defence now.
It's got to be out.
Well left. Oh. Really well left.
I thought it looked for a millisecond.
I know, both of them were tempted. And both of them at the last second pulled out of the shots. I think they did well too. I think this has gone wide. A big point.
Yeah. To me, it looked quite clearly out, but hey. It's their right to make that challenge. Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 17-14.
Up by 3 in a crucial juncture.
Play. Nita.
That's going to go long.
18, 14.
The way in which Cheng in particular goes about his business, I think they'll have a little bit more favour on the far side. I think they're going to do a little better hitting into the drift.
You're taking too much time to serve. Okay?
A little nudge there from the umpire.
18-14.
Oh, easy one to finish off.
Yeah, it's a good return from Zhang Qi. It came off the racket frame
15-18.
of Syahnawi. Not much more they could do about that. Heavily strapped, those legs, the Indonesian male.
Play.
Oh, that's
19,
a comfortable one.
15.
Yeah,
Puff the cheeks.
bit of frustration there.
He knows it. They're in a bit difficult position now.
Yeah, he might afford one mistake, but it's, well, it was 18-15 down. That's not the time to make an easy error.
You can see what Marwah was attempting there.
Cheng.
Again, good shot. Oh, Zhang. Oh, it's just gone long.
Again, she should have finished this.
That was well set up by her partner.
Yeah, I mean, she started it with that return of serve, taking on Zhang Qi at the nets, and Indonesians holding the attack really well.
Just applying some pressure now, the Chinese.
It's a nervy game, isn't it? You can feel it. Good rally.
Did well there.
Again, opting for touch instead of power. Good net.
Oh, that's wide. This is a good run, the best run they've had.
Look at the difference in coaching styles. They've missed the point. The court was open.
Yeah.
He's found success with that shot quite a few times. He's hit it out. But the Indonesian coach was like, hey, you know, well played. You've done well.
Smart, yeah.
Next time, let's go again. The contrast to the style of the Chinese coach, who, again, we saw yesterday, slightly autocratic. Yeah.
Well, this is the closest it's been in a long time. We did say the Chinese have this ability.
Well played again.
Service over.
2 game points, Syahnawi and Marwah.
Game point. 18.
That's good doubles. Crafty play to hold the attack. Forcing a mistake this time. Again, it's perhaps one that Zhang Qi should not have missed. But credit to the Indonesians, the way they're going about their game plan here.
Oh, they've done it. They've taken the first game. It was slightly limping towards the finish line at the end, but they've got the one game under their belt. On the less tricky end, if you may say so.
It got a bit nervy, didn't it, towards the end? Both of them fighting the importance of coming through that first game, but quality play at times. The Indonesians were had some brilliant moments.
Tapi artis ini mungkin dia agak ada longnya mungkin, ya. Itu ada long, jumping, half miss juga nggak apa-apa. Di tengah suka. Ini tadi di depan kamu total yang wiper 3-4 kali nggak apa-apa. Nanti setelah kalau ada begini nggak apa-apa. Intinya kamu harus pegang ya. Nambi di belakang kebetulan pegang kalau main ini tak ya. Kamu sodok enak terus sini, bola balik jadi kamu nyamperin sodok sedikit kamu taruh udah nggak enak ya. Dari sini ya, karena kita menang angin, kamu turun lebih enak, lebih nggak enak, lebih parah dia jadi ya. 5 servis kita udah pegang tuh, 60-40 kita menang, kamu fokus di situ ya. Teman kamu servis, kamu di belakang kamu itu ya. Tapi kalau kan boleh kan dia begini, kamu sedikit aja, boleh terus kan taruh, habis taruh gitu dia lewat, kamu jangan di sini, jagain aja, tapi di sini. Di depan kamu capain aja udah beres ya. Ya oke ya. Biar kita lihat kan
对不对？当时陈姐说，我就讲了，如果真的不行，用球抢跑没关系。对，这种球打的根本不是那球，别人要控球，他就是这个技术，是吧？再往前盯紧一点，他就敢跟我赶了。不要兄弟以为他要起球，不会起，这边更不会起球。 Second game, love all. Play. One, love.
All right, Bobby, time to earn your money. What have you gleaned from both pairs after that first game?
The Indonesians seem a little bit more organised. They're not leaving those gaps. They've got an absolute game plan, and it was similar to what we saw yesterday in the opening match. Where
I was just going to say, this sounds very familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it is. You know, there are times when this man in particular could add pace, could take the shuttle early, could sort of try and dictate with power and speed of shots, but also how early he takes the shuttle. And instead, he just holds and waits and finds the gaps. And I like. It's clearly a tactic that's working. In contrast, Zhang Qi's trying to get to the net and take on Marwah, but that's quite an even battle so far. They've both been as effective as each other, if you like.
So the difference for you is Syahnawi.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think there's been a couple of moments where the Chinese pair have left a bit of space, a bit too much space. And the skill of Syahnawi, I mean, look, he's got the power. How many times have we seen him use it, though?
Barely.
Barely.
I think I've maybe seen, what, 2 or 3 jump smashes?
Instead, he just waits, and he's got so much skill and power and such a strong wrist, that mid-court drive and the ability to then slow it down and find space.
I suppose if we're seeing that jump smash, which looked pretty good there, and you've got the drift with you and you can get it accurately, I mean, that's going to be hard to return, isn't it?
Part of the reason why we haven't seen the power, I think, is fair, because he's hitting into the drift on the first end, and so the temptation is not to try and hit too hard, because it's going to come back. Yeah. And if you hit hard, the shuttle's then going to come back at you more quickly. You've got to react even quicker, and so hitting hard when you're slightly out of position is sometimes not the best tactic.
But it's worked a treat, hasn't it, so far, what he's been doing?
Yeah, exactly. He's just waiting, he's holding, he's finding space. It's brave so far. The Indonesians aren't put off by the fact that Zhang Qi is encroaching, she's looking for shots. They still take her on, and I like that.
4.
Well, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Change of ends.
They're gonna better get it out of the way early if you can, and then adjust. But we'll see.
I think we've seen 2 already. It needs a quick adjustment here to understand the drift is behind him now, and he's got to be really careful in defence. That's nice from the Chinese.
Yeah, that's nicely put away by Syahnawi.
Good rotation.
5.
Marwah happy at the back. Backed up by her partner here, who had no interest in trying to rotate to help her. He just thought, look, she's going to hit a good smash. I'm going to follow it in. Lucky. Not 6. A good serve.
4.
Play.
Oh, just wide.
Very nice.
I think it is just wide.
Is it just going to get? Yeah, it's just going to get called.
It was a lovely shot. I think he's missed the course, but he was late. It was behind him. The skill this took to take the pace out as well. If it has caught the line, that is a brilliant shot.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 5-6. Amri, stop. Lita.
You don't mind that, right? Because he's gone for it. That you're playing these daring shots. Yeah, it didn't go in this time, but it's the willingness to take these risks.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of choice there. He was in such a bad position, but had that come off, it would have been one of the shots of the day. Good stuff. Just before the match started, I was talking about how technically, I was going to say not talented, but well-drilled she is. I mean, yes, that was a fairly comfortable rally and she just kept the pressure on, but the way in which she just shoves the shuttle and then looks for the straight drive. We'll see it at some point, I'm sure, but she, the court coverage that she has, she understands her role, her job. She knows what she needs to do
7-6
in certain situations, and she can be very effective if given the chance. Cheng I'm talking about on serve.
Fault. Service over. 7.
Oh.
Well, it was 7-all in the last game. Oh, bit of a telling off.
Well, he was actually practicing the shot.
He was.
That let him down. It didn't come off in the rally. It went half court and easily put away. But I don't think that's necessarily the time and place to do that.
I was just going to say, it was 7-all in the last game before the Indonesians just took off.
7.
Let's see if Cheng and Zhang are going to do something similar on that end now.
Not having her best game here. Marwah, there's been a few times where
9-7.
she looks a bit under pressure, doesn't look confident. She's just running away from the shot. Yes, she wasn't in the greatest position in the first place, but you've got to sort of accept that and just stand up to it. Give yourself a chance. If you're on the move running backwards, very unlikely you're going to get any quality.
Yeah. And that's 3 very quick points for the Chinese.
10-7. Play.
Wasn't sure that was going to stay in.
Having to defend a lot more on this side of the court, the Indonesians are.
11-7.
So,
and as I expected, the Chinese are having more success on this side. That power and pace, they want to take the shuttle early and sort of drive it into the rear court. They can do that more effectively on the far side of the court, and it's causing the Indonesians some problems here.
7 then in the second game.
Jadi lebih simpul kan, kamu jaga depan. Udah kalau sekarang kamu tinggal garis panjang ya di situ. Ingat tadi kamu selalu mau masuk, buka lagi. Udah total udah. Kamu di depan jagain dari net setengah, kamu harus paksain ambil. Itu aja dulu. Kita pertama udah menang kan. Kita harus bisa kayak tadi beda.
20
Di
seconds.
sini udah total kamu jaga belakang kan. Menguntungkan buat ini kamu ya. Kamu tapi tetap yang masuk baru ambil. Ya? Tanggung jawab di belakang ya, kamu depan. Sementara itu dulu.
Coach. Players on court. Zhang. On court. (11-7). Play. Service over.
Langsung muter.
8-11.
Good touch, great backhand. He has got a devastating backhand.
9-11.
You put that right up there, you said. That backhand, right?
Yeah, I mean, there are some pretty effective backhands in the world of badminton, don't get me wrong, but it's funny how so many are Indonesian as well. You know, without wanting to be stereotypical, technically, the pace and power generated, so many top Indonesian doubles players.
2 quick points.
Maybe all these as kids would have grown up watching Taufik Hidayat.
Yeah, oh, of course.
You know, and possibly the best backhand the world's ever seen. And great Indonesian men's singles player.
9-11.
I wonder if that has got anything to do with it. I'm sure it probably doesn't. But
no, well, circumstances play a part.
Service over.
Well, the Indonesians, after winning the first game,
12-9.
tend to win 67% of their matches. Conversely, this Chinese pair, after losing the first game, go on to win 68% of their matches. Something's got to give.
pretty even.
Yeah.
Well, at the moment, it's all China on the attack. What a turnaround. The change of ends having such a big impact.
Yeah.
13-9.
This is almost a copy of yesterday's first mixed doubles match of the day here on court 1.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think back to how many rallies in the opening game where Zhang had those opportunities and she was just devastating from the net, hitting down relentlessly, getting the winning shot. Barely saw it. And in this game,
you're right,
we've seen 5 or 6 rallies where she's been in that position.
Play.
And it's the build-up to get into that position that's the difference. That's
10-13.
that's what they're now enjoying, and the ND conditions out here in Changzhou are going to forecast that all week long on this court in particular.
14-10.
It's something that certain players will enjoy. There are going to be players out there that like
the challenge,
go into 3, you know, and the choice of ends, how you start or finish the match, all important. Oh, what a
again!
Touch. That backhand, honestly, superb.
All set up from that shot.
Service over.
If we get it here on a replay, Syahnawi, this, superb.
14.
But
look how high he is hitting the smash too.
the skill, Bobby, is to hold and hold and hold until the last possible second, isn't it?
Yeah, actually, that was my favourite shot.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have that many trick shots in the book, but that deceptive backhand cross, that usually came off for me.
Yeah, no wonder you're waxing lyrical at the moment about Syahnawi. No, it is superb to watch. You're absolutely right. 4 points the difference between the two at the moment. This is reverse of what we saw in the last game.
Well played again. Got to keep up that emphasis.
Yeah.
Even though they're on the sort of poorer side, it's even more important really to be brave, to take on these kind of shots. Again, he just waits and finds the space. Well, actually, there wasn't a lot of waiting on that one. He just found the space really well. Cheng Sing sprawling out in defence again.
Three points in it. Remember how the Chinese narrowed the gap towards the end of the last game. And the Indonesians do something similar here.
12-15.
If the Indonesians are given the time in the rally to play, you know, given the time to choose those shots, then they can do it. But I just think this Chinese pair will strangle the life out of the rally early as often as they can. And Syahnawi in particular won't have that luxury. Well left.
Well, they're just keeping themselves in this zone.
Service over. 13.
Around the 3-point mark for now, but they've got to make a move soon if they want to try and finish this in 2.
Good cut out from Marwah. Oh, good touch again. Brilliant.
Oh, they've got there.
Good defense.
Excellent.
Great pickup, yeah. Oh, this is what the crowd have come to see.
What a rally this is.
Oh, it's gone wide.
Tell you what, the Indonesians could have put that away much earlier in the rally, but
Yeah.
the Chinese, credit to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Great defense in parts
13.
by Cheng and Zhang. That's one of the best rallies we've seen on this court.
Oh, that could have been
17-13.
just a 2-point lead. It's now 4. That is our longest rally. There you go, 47 shots.
Play.
An important rally for the mindset as well.
Service over.
Winning that would have been a huge boost of confidence, as well as closing that gap on the scoreboard at a crucial time. But to lose the rally almost feels like the writing's on the wall in their second game now.
Cheng.
Oh, again. Couple of useful points here.
15.
Down to 2.
17.
He just looks a little irritated a lot of the time, I've got to say. Cheng, he just looks miffed.
Oh, good shot. It's a good battle at the net. Nice rally.
Service over. 18.
Well, if this goes the way we think it will go, it's really about who can adapt to this trickier end in the next game.
One loose shot there. Well, not loose shot, but a bad shot choice from Syahnawi. Put them in big trouble.
Service over. 16.
Oh, this is
18.
so similar to the previous game. How this is progressing.
I'd be surprised if they close this out in 2.
Yeah.
The ends of the
Agreed.
court are such a big factor. And if it does go the distance, it'll be really intriguing. Oh.
Down to just 1.
18.
If they can win this in straight games, it will be a terrific result. They've been underdogs in this second game for so long, the Indonesians. To close that gap as well as they have, got to give them credit. That's not going to do it.
19, 17.
I think looking for a little respite as much as anything. And things get tight and tense.
19, 17. Players. Amri, you're dealing the game now. It's not wet. Play on, play on, play on.
What are we talking about Zhang Qi doing this?
19, 17.
This kind of thing.
Yeah, they haven't really.
Everyone does it right. Come on.
Really been in the position to take that chance, but if the scoreline was the other way around, I suspect the delays will be the same. But
20. Game point.
It's as we thought. So it is almost exactly the same story in this second game. Both
Second game won by Cheng and Zhang.
pairs have won a game each. In both of the games, the pair at the near end, the tricky end, had the early lead. It then got to 7-all, and then the pair on the far end surged ahead. It's exactly the same. 21-17 to Cheng Xing and Zhang Qi. 1-all.
我只要你能跑起来，这边拍出一拐，对不对？你先下手，不用说打了硬抽跟他抽，给他摆我们，你就扯开女的，两边打他身后，对不对？你关键是你等于意识状态，你要跟前，你老是停在前面，所以你拖到那边重心很重。他在前面拿不住了，这边拐人家拐我们的球，你先跟上，就是两边跟快一点。 对吧？一下子老是飞身，为什么都是你自己站死，并不是说不够能力跑，意识都没有，状态没有，你老是什么飞身有什么用啊？对吧？你这个没有意识都没跟紧，要去把握哪边是空的，这边这球是很自然的就不服了，当时给甩啊，要过好球，这球就飞到空，你再打深一点，不要甩重力带在手上，他老分我们的球，你勾快一点球会下我们这边顺风球。 打深一点，别给他接上力，啊，这边你抢完后头半场，你如果不拿前前这边飞快一点，对，他一往前偏就是身后抢，你一停下来就在下面，那还有怎么打？对吧？你没跟紧，意识没跟紧的，不是说跑不到后面，好吧
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Amri? Yeah. Court. Quickly. Final game. Love all. Play. Hey.
So, Bobby, this is now, of course, intriguing because both pairs get to experience the better end, as it were, later on. So, the lead that the Indonesians will want 5-6 points, we were saying yesterday.
If they can get it, the
Chinese have started well.
Yeah, Cheng Xing has come out looking hugely confident after the break.
Service over. 1, 2.
And they look up for this, the Chinese pair. So yes, the Indonesians need a lead. I mean, both pairs have enjoyed the far side of the court. You can see that not just in the scoreline, but their body language and the way they're going about holding the attack. Both more comfortable on that far side. And so the Indonesians will need a healthy lead at the mid-game break, but this Chinese pair have come out all guns blazing.
Service over. 3-1.
Again, there's so many shades of what we saw in the mixed doubles match yesterday, where the Danes started well, the Chinese looked a bit down and out. Then, of course, that shifted. It was 1-1. But as you said, coming into that third game, suddenly the Chinese just lifted themselves, didn't they? And it didn't help that Jesper Toft in particular started to get a bit jittery.
Yeah, I mean...
Syahnawi, challengers, called
Challenge here, by the way, this is close. The ends have a massive impact in this arena, and there's almost not a lot you can do on this side of the court. You know, anything played with pace where you've got to force to take the shot quite early and react and hit it to the back, you know, in defence with a drive or a lift, you're at massive risk of going long. So the danger is you take a bit too much off it and you hit it up short of a length, and then you're under even more pressure. So you kind of accept the fact on this side of the court that at the start of the match, I mean, it's going to be difficult, and that gets in the mindset, and it's hard to get out of it. When it gets to a third game, however, where the Chinese are now, it's almost a free hit. If they lose this opening section and they're down 11-4, that's still okay.
You can come back the next,
You know, so there's almost nothing to lose, and that's what we're seeing here. They've come out in this third and thought, look, if we're in touching distance, we can win this match at the change of ends from the mid-game interval. If we can go out and fight and get a few points, then let's try to do that. So they've started this third game. Oh, he took a racket or a shuttle to the face.
Are you okay, doctor?
Racket to his face. I wonder if there's been any...
I think he might have
blood.
caught the eye here. I think something...
Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please. Wipe the court, please.
I think Zhang Qi's racket, when she was looking for that cutout, went back and caught her partner's eye. Well,
it's on the other side, yeah, okay, so he just thinks below his eye. By the way, they've started very well this third game, Cheng and Zhang.
Yeah, moving fast, looking confident. They're just trying to take every chance they've got. And at the moment it's working. The Indonesians need to step up here and take control of the rallies and use that advantage on the far side. Here we go, let's have a look at this.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just a little dink on his cheek.
Well, it's hardly her fault. I mean,
no.
She was in good position, doing everything she's meant to be doing, and he got a bit too close to her there.
I have been asked by non-badminton fans before, how do they not get in each other's way on the court more often than they do?
I
guess there's also...
Well, depending on the shot you've played and where your opponents are, the court then gets chopped up into two segments, and those segments are a basic 50% each. In defence, for example, the middle is no longer the middle of the court, it's the middle of the two opponents. And if you've lifted right out into one of the far boxes in either corner, then the person defending the straight smash, for example, will have one of their feet pretty much in the tram lines or just on it. And therefore the middle of the court is a third of the way from the side of the court, if that makes any sense, if people are following. In that situation, she's got like a wedge to cover. So she's looking... Yeah, well played, good rally. Yeah, so she's covering a certain sort of section of the court, and his job is to cover the rest. He just got a bit too close up behind her and paid the price for it.
4-point lead. This is very good for Cheng and Zhang on the tougher end.
Service over.
And the Indonesians, they would pretty much need a perfect rest of this first half of the game, as it were, Bobby, to get to 11-7, and that even then a 4-point lead.
At 11-7, I'd still fancy the Chinese from the far side.
I'd agree.
The difference, even just the body language. Look at the Chinese. They started the match on this side of the court, and they look like a different pair right now. They're suddenly filled with confidence.
Gleaned enough information, clearly adapted well to it. Indeed, Indonesians could surprise us when they move across to this end. That's a give me, isn't it, from Zhang?
5-8. Zhang.
She doesn't get it the second time.
I don't think this umpire is somebody to be trifled with either. I'd be careful here. That's a few warnings the Chinese pair have had. Interesting to see how high Cheng Sing's racket was when he was standing in, ready to preparation of return of that serve. You see the mark on his face where he got caught by his partner's racket, by the way.
Yeah, the nose.
9-5.
Yeah, Cheng Sing was in absolutely no doubt about how he was going to return the previous serve. He was not looking to defend. He wanted to assert himself on the rally quickly.
Could just hear the coach there saying control.
Play.
Good serve variation. And there you go.
7,
So
9.
putting that shot right in the middle of the two Chinese caused this confusion.
Yeah, they both went for it and then they both hesitated.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that you asked earlier. There she goes.
Yeah,
Breaking a little momentum. That's the thing. That's when you get caught. That's when you interfere with each other's. You know, there is no right or wrong there. There's just a agreement between an established pair as to who's going to take what shot at what time.
forces it over. Zhang.
Yeah, the net cord not exactly helping either. I think that was on the floor had it not been for the net cord. This is really positive from the two Chinese. Oh, bad luck.
You can see what he was attempting to do there. Syahnawi not executed the way he wanted. Cheng and Zhang have a 4-point lead on the trickier end. In theory, this puts them in a fantastic position.
I want to see a bit more from Marwah. Seems to have... Well, I don't think she's looking as intense and as positive as I've seen her play before, and it's not getting better. I want to see it. I want to see her go up a gear here and try and dictate and assert herself on the match.
Jadi Nita dapat peluang tuh, ya. Jadi bola pertama bisa kamu tempelin, kamu pancangin. Tapi no, pada 1, 2, 3 kamu panjang dulu aja berenak. Ya, oke ya. Nah setelah kamu sodok panjang, baru kamu tarik.
我看你前面贴的多好，这不是你说来的，就是你前面跟的很好。这里。
11-7. Play.
That's the shot.
That's
That's what they need more of.
12.
Did well to keep this in course as well, playing with the drift behind him.
4 points adrift.
You had to mention drift, didn't you?
I did. I thought that was quite a good one, if I do say so myself.
That was quite good. Oh, from the floor. Good defense.
Yeah, tough on the second time of asking.
Yeah.
9-12. What the court? What the court?
Does really well there.
Cheng.
But again, she backed off too much. Almost. There's a certain acceptance you need to have. Okay, I'm in a bad position on court. I'm not in the right place, ideally. So be it. Stand up to it. You know, take it on anyway. You've got the reaction time. You know, badminton players at this level are, you know, must have the quickest reaction times
9-12.
of most sports people, you know. You've got the skills. Just stand up. Take it. Don't back off.
Service over. 30. 9.
Well, let's see if the Indonesians can improve on this end, like the Chinese have.
Service over. 10-13.
A bit more positive from the Indonesians. Strange how they didn't sort of come out and take the third game by the scruff of the neck at the start of the third. Now they've got no choice if they want any chance to progress. They've got to.
Fault. 11-13.
Well, look, they've halved that lead.
Still don't think Marwah's doing enough. That shot there, yes, the Indonesians won the point, but that shot for me should have been Marwah's. She should be looking for that. She should be getting her racket up, looking to keep the shuttle going down. Instead, she just sort of ducks, got out the way, let her partner do the business.
Service over. 14-11.
Bad serve. Nice, finding the space again. And again.
That is just such a delight
12
to watch.
14.
It's not easy to pull off those shots.
Again, within 2 points here, Indonesians. Just goes long, of course. That's what's generally going to happen.
15-12.
Anything put anything on that shuttle, it flies.
It's a difficult adjustment to make, to get the length right when you're playing with the drift behind you. It's going wide.
Service over.
They're still keeping themselves winning, and that's what's probably making the Chinese coach a little nervy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're thinking, certainly the coach looks like he's thinking that they should have sort of run away with this by now.
Yeah.
Like the end of the second game, it all got a bit, oh no, end of the first, wasn't it? Got a bit nervy. That'll help settle some nerves, I'm sure. Not the best serve again.
13.
It's just tough coming from behind, isn't it, Bobby, on this end?
Yeah. It is, but the Chinese managed to do it. You know, they came out at the start of the third and took control. They went into the break ahead, didn't they? the Chinese pair.
Of the third?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11-7.
That's right. So it's, you know,
But they took the lead almost from the start.
they went 5-1 up or something,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah. It was,
As you said, take the game by the scruff of its neck.
16, 13. Service over. 14, 16.
well, they'd appreciate the free gift. It's not. Credit to Marwah there. She just moved at the right time because it was a very easy shot just to lay off and play net, but she was encroaching and forced Cheng to look for the mid-court instead at the last second. There you go, there's that pattern play from good defense.
Oh, very nice.
Brilliant.
Well placed.
Zhang Qi there was getting into that dominant position. Indonesians did well to turn this around. That's better from Marwah. I haven't seen that many points won by her, you know, dictated by her, sort of all Marwah kind of points. We've seen a few from Zhang Qi.
Well, this is the closest
15,
it has
16.
been in a very, very long time. 1 point in it. Big moment here, Indonesians, they can draw level. No.
Service over. 17, 15. Want to change?
All right, they're going to need to be at their absolute best here, Indonesians. Every ounce of skill and craft he's got, and Marwah's going to have to look alive.
They have won 10 of the last 14 points. 13 points, I must say.
There we go. That's exactly it. That's exactly what I called for. He had to use some skill and craft, and she has to look alive to
17.
play her part, get involved. If she can kind of look scary at the net, if she can like cut everything out, it makes his job so much easier. And we know how much skill he's got and how dominant he would be when he's got time on the shuttle. Marwah needs to do her part to give him that.
Wow.
17. Oh.
First time they have leveled scores in this game.
Ooh. She's not happy with the serve. Little sort of drive serve, just prodding at her in the mid-court. Good variation.
Massive, massive moment now. Can the Indonesians take the lead?
Oh, terrible serve. He's trying to do the same thing, but Cheng's reaction so much better.
17.
Yeah, not a great serve, that one.
Yeah, look, head in hands. He knows. Shuttle in hands, that's where you want to be. You can decide how it's going to play out, and he's wasted that opportunity.
Absolutely. Into that corner. Well, they are challenging that. Very confident one from Zhang.
I think this looked good, and it's one of those where you've got to challenge, haven't you? With just a few points to go in the third.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 18-all. Play.
Well, well. The Indonesians,
19,
for the
18.
first time in this third game, have taken the lead at 19-18.
Yeah,
wow.
the player or pair that's on the comeback Always has the momentum, and right now we can almost forget everything we've seen so far.
Yeah.
It's a 2 or 3 point shootout, and that's it.
Right.
Forget the ends, forget the drift, forget the occasion.
Match point.
It's
2 match points.
who can hold their nerve, and right now the Indonesians are somehow finding a way to do that.
Absolutely amazing. It's going to go out. Oh. It's the 1 match point.
19.
It was the right shot. Can't afford to miss, but like I say, it's all now a mental game. Who can hold it together? Who can hold their nerve?
Oh, that's a brilliant shot at the end. Fantastic from Syahnawi, and it's their second biggest win of their career after the Thailand Open where they beat Goh Shin-hwa and Chen Fanghui. This is the number 11 pair in the world. They've now beaten. Massive.
What a match. I mean, deathly silence in here. The Chinese, they became favourites when they came through the second the way they did.
21-19.
They had the edge by finishing the match, in my opinion, on the stronger end. They had a brilliant start on the weaker end, and somehow they've thrown it away. I'd love to say credit to the Indonesians, but I don't think they were that convincing towards the end of that. It was just bizarre, but excitement. I mean, what a finish and what a stage to do it.
95% of that game, they were in the lead, the Chinese. They were 12-7 and looking good.
Yeah, they threw that away.
Wow.
Credit to the Indonesians, though.
Amri Syahnawi and Nita Violina Marwah from Indonesia have beaten Cheng and Zhang. It's a huge win for them. 21-18, 17-21, 21-19. It's taken them 67 minutes to do it. Up next, men's doubles. The world #1 pairing now. Kim Won-ho and Seo Seung-jae, they're the 3rd seeds here. The Koreans take on Chinese pair of Xie Haonan and Zheng Weihan. The HSBC BWF China Open 2025, the Super 1000 tournament, the last one of the year. What a great result we had in the mixed doubles there. And now it is time for men's doubles. Kim Won-ho and Seo Seung-jae, 3rd seeds from Korea, are playing the Chinese pair of Xie Haonan and Zheng Weihan.